There's a lot of shows talking about law enforcement and like CSI and Law and Order. Those are great shows, very entertaining and really realistic to what my experiences are. But I'll tell you, the training that I've had and those shows really don't show some of the dark humor and some of the weird, funny, and sad stuff that really goes on. Some of the stuff you hear. And I'll make an example for you. One time when I was on duty at about 3 a.m., I got called to a scene of a stabbing, and a victim died. So of course it's a murder. And while I pull up in the scene there, after I got briefed by the detectives, I noticed that the woman was in custody, handcuffed, and the victim was being loaded into the ambulance. And right then, one of the paramedics looked around and went like this. I realized he was looking at me, so I made an excuse to get away from the detectives and go around the back of the truck and talk to him. And I said, "What do you want?" And he said, "Look, I just want to tell you what I think. I'm not a police officer, and I don't want to tell you how to do your job, but maybe it's possible that this woman didn't kill the guy. Maybe the landlord lady killed the guy." And I said, "Tell me what you know about this case." He said, "Well, apparently the detectives will tell you, and she'll tell you, that she stabbed the guy 6 hours ago with his own knife, a 12-inch hunting knife, and it was stuck in his chest. And she left the knife stuck in his chest for all this time, and while he was moaning and groaning. Finally, when she got tired of hearing him, she called up to her landlord." Now, this victim and the offender are both street people. You know, they live on the streets. They're filthy. They're dirty. They're very smelly. They're injecting heroin. They're really terribly stinky. And the landlord lady just lets her stay in that place, or lets both of them stay in the place for almost nothing. And when I got to the scene, the man was still alive. In fact, what happened was the landlord lady pulled the knife out of the man's chest and was giving him little drinks of water. And as she was giving him drinks of water, I saw his intestines coming up out of the hole. And that's how I think he died. I'm not a doctor, but I think he died from the septic shock of his own intestines. Had the landlady not done that, the man might not have died.